Okay, Plexus Heart team. Um, I know a lot of you guys are, kind of busy tonight, and but I've got this recording. Our special guest speaker tonight is Renee. Now, can you pronounce your last name for me, Renee?
Nicodemus.
Nicodemus. Okay.
Nicodemus.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. And Greg and I got the pleasure of meeting Renee and her husband at Leaders Retreat this year in San Diego. We had a great time. Renee is a gold ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. So first of all, before we even talk anything about Plexus, Renee, tell us just a little bit about yourself and your husband, where you guys are from. If you have any children, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. My husband and I, Terry, have been married for 29 and a half years. It'll be 30 years in 2020. We have two adult sons. Tanner's 26, Ethan's 24, and Ethan just got married in September, so we now have a daughter-in-law.
Oh, wow.
We live in a small town in northern Indiana of about 1,500 people. And we did not date in high school, but we've known each other since high school. So that's my story, I guess.
Okay. Now, okay, so now we're going to talk a little bit about Plexus. So, can you tell us when you first heard about Plexus, and what prompted you to get started?
I had followed Trisha Haywood on Facebook. She is actually from our same small town, and I knew her through church. I became her Facebook friend. She posted a lot about Plexus. I watched, never commented. She reached out a couple times, and I told her no, thank you. I wasn't interested, but I kept watching her posts. And finally, probably mid-December of last year, she did a 12 days of Christmas post, and it was like a different product for 12 days. And finally, I reached back out to her, and I'm like, okay, I am ready to try this. I want to do it. And we laughed about it because I said, do not post it on Facebook. I don't want anybody to know I'm doing this. I mean, I'm just doing this for myself. And then, yeah, 5 months later, I'm sharing, and now I'm gold. So, yeah. And I started mainly because I was having horrible menopause symptoms. And actually, my husband was to the point, I had such severe night sweats and hot flashes that, I mean, I had no heat on upstairs. And like I said, we live in Indiana. It got pretty cold upstairs. But all night long, it was like blankets on, blankets off, blankets on, blankets off, up and down, up and down. And I mean, he wasn't sleeping. I wasn't sleeping. And he's finally like, you've got to do something. So I actually did it for about a month without time. Oh my gosh, I just slept through the night. Oh my gosh, I slept through the night. And from then
Oh, wow.
on,
Yeah. So what products did you start
taking
on?
them, and then he started taking them probably the Triplex and X Factor Plus. Those
Oh,
were the
okay.
products I started on. And I stayed with that. I mean, I faithfully have stayed with the Triplex and X Factor Plus. And then I've, tried a little bit of everything else. I definitely always take Vital Biome, and I do active occasionally. I'm now on collagen. I do the Joyome. So yeah, I mean, I pretty much try everything and do everything, but definitely Triplex is my favorite.
Oh, okay, good. You're kind of like us, girl. We try it all, and like you said too, the Joyum, the collagen. I'm absolutely loving that. I mean, we're hearing good things about that all the time. I was just so happy when that came out at Leaders
Right.
Retreat. That was a good product to come out with. Okay, so let's see. Who is your sponsor? Who did you sign up under, and who are some of your diamond uplines?
Okay, so I signed up under Trisha Haywood. She is a senior Ruby. Our upline is Cody Helmer, and then above her, I believe, is Fallon Black.
Oh,
And then
okay.
Danielle Knight's on our team, Ingrid Cooper. So
Right.
yeah, we're all Be the Pink. Be the Pink's our team. So,
Yeah. Yep.
and I
Yep.
think Fallon's like Pink Power, and then we're Be the Pink off of her. So, so that's our group.
Okay. So my next question is, have you experienced highs and lows, throughout your business? And if you have, how do you handle like your low periods? I mean,
Okay, so when I decided to share, I truly was expecting nothing. I'll be honest. I'm like, well, I'll throw it out there on Facebook. I'll see if somebody asks. And I had somebody text me immediately after I shared. It was like 6:30 in the morning. And she's a very good friend. And she's like, okay, tell me about this stuff. So other than my husband, she was like the first one that I signed up as an ambassador under me. And that would have been, I think, the end of March, 1st of April. And then it was just, from then on, just people kept reaching out. And then I started messaging people. I would say my highest month was definitely October. I enrolled 7 ambassadors in October. My low was November. I have done 0. I went from 7 to 0.
right.
I've had several people show a lot of interest, but they just are not biting right now. I have like 4 that I think they're right there, but they just, whether it's Christmas, or what, they just will not commit. So
Right.
I would say November was definitely my lowest. I'm like, I actually reached out to Trish and I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Because, I came off a real big high and 0. And so, but she's like, that's, that happens.
Yes.
So
Yeah, it does.
hopefully I'm getting, I'm keeping people interested. So the first of the year, they will, the end of December, be ready. I'm like, okay, now it's time to jump on board and hit
Right.
those New Year's resolutions. So,
Yep,
so
exactly.
yeah, that's probably definitely my lowest. So,
Okay. Yeah, because we've been doing this now almost 7 years, and we've noticed that usually November and December kind of slow down, but then in January, people are wanting to do their New Year's resolution. So, and then follow-ups are very important. You just keep following up with people.
right.
Yeah. So, can you tell me what helps keep you motivated to keep working your Plexus business, and what kind of goals do you have for the future?
I think I'm motivated just because I know these products can help so many people. I mean, they're amazing, and I know there's so many things that these products can help with. And my goals for the future, I guess I'm one that doesn't look, oh gosh, I would love to be diamond someday. I don't know. I'm not trying to be negative, but I think my goal is just to get as many people on board and loving these products as much as I do. So,
right. Yep. That's a very good answer. I love that. I mean, I love to hear when people, like one of their main goals is to help people get happy and healthy and, get on these amazing products, because we all know how good they are. So, but, because that is our main goal, is to, get people, on these products and stuff. Okay. Do you have any advice that you would like to share with our team, as far as, like any good advice to help them, stay motivated and keep going and keep, sharing these products? Just some good advice.
good advice, guys. Don't give up. Like I said, November was tough. Like I said, I just reached out to Trisha, I think it was this week, thinking, what have I done wrong? Have I maxed out? And she's like, oh, absolutely not. It's just the way it goes sometimes. She's like, everything's a season, and you might be in that off season right now. So, just keep plugging along, making posts, talking to people. A lot of people on my team are actually coworkers. They saw a difference in me at work and like, hey, what are you doing? And then they talk to they'll talk to a friend, and I guess just don't give up. Just keep plugging along, reaching out, asking, even if you get no response, just don't give up. Just try to be perky and happy, and hopefully it'll roll back around. So
There you go. Okay. So, okay. Are you going to be going to convention this year in Nashville, Tennessee?
I am. Are you signed? Are you guys going?
Yes, I will be going. Greg's not going, but I'll be going. We have a lot of team members that are going this year. I think last year we had like 15 team members. This year we've got like a whole bunch. There's Lola. She's up there dancing.
I said Lola's going. Lola's
Yeah,
going.
we can tell Lola's going. But yeah, so now will this be your first year to go to convention?
Yes, Leaders Retreat was my first ever event. And wow, what a great event to be your first event, that's for sure. And I just enrolled for Super Saturday. It's here in Indiana, about 2.5 hours from us. And Cody's actually helping host. So a bunch of us are going to go to that. A bunch of us local, Trisha and some others that are close by. And then my sister-in-law, she actually is an ambassador with Plexus also, but she's under Trisha. She's not with me. We didn't even know each other were doing it. And her and I signed up for convention. So we will be in Nashville. Yeah, we'll be in Nashville. So we're looking forward to it.
Oh, cool. Yes. So just share a little bit about, okay, like this was your first time to go to Leaders Retreat. So share with our team just a little bit about the excitement that you had, just the experience, because we've got a lot of people that this is their first time to be going to convention. So just kind of give them a little bit of an idea of how well Plexus treats their ambassadors at these events.
Well, like you've heard Donald and Greg say over and over, Plexus knows how to throw a party. I kept hearing it and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm sure, whatever. Guys, they really know how to throw a party. I mean, from the moment we pulled up to the hotel, I mean, Plexus is all over everything, and you walk in and there's Plexus people. I mean, they're absolutely right. They do nothing shy of amazing. Probably one of my favorite parts, obviously, were the speakers, but my favorite is the band. And they say that band's at every event typically. Yes. And I'll tell you, that band's worth going to because that band is amazing. That band is amazing. Like I said, they just pour into you. They don't do anything small. I mean, our welcome, whatever you want to call it, welcome reception was on the USS Midway. That was amazing. Yeah, that was amazing. The food was amazing. Like I said, the conferences were amazing. The going away party was amazing. I mean, everything was just thought out, well planned. I mean, no hiccups, ran smoothly. It was great. It was a lot of fun.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And then just to, give you a little bit of insight about convention, one thing that's really nice about convention is, they have a lot of events going on, I mean, like, where they have guest speakers, and then we have like the dessert reception, which is a little party, kind of like the welcome reception. But then at the end of the very last day, we have a concert. I'm telling you, you will be amazed. I don't know who they have lined up, but I think with it being in Nashville, it's going to be somebody really good. So just be prepared, because conventions, even, convention is really good. Anyway, is there anything else that you want to share about the products, about the business, just anything you want to share, that you're excited about, or just?
I think the one thing I'll say, Trisha kept asking me where my points were for Leaders Retreat, and my son was getting married in September. So I'll be honest, I felt like I wasn't doing a great job reaching out just because we were so busy with the wedding. And she kept, once a week, where are your points at? You could get this. And I'm thinking, there is no way I'm never going to earn Leaders Retreat. There's no way. And my best friend's daughter's wedding was like 3 weeks before my son's. So we were really busy with that one too. And her wedding was August 31st. So 31st, the last day of the contest. And when I left the house, Trisha's like, do you realize one more join and you will have it? And I'm like, I don't have time. I mean, I literally do not have time. We were headed to the wedding. We're doing the food. We were doing all of this. There's no way. And we didn't get done with the wedding until we got in our car about 2 a.m. from cleaning up. I pull out my phone. I have to be honest. I was thinking about it because I had somebody like right there. And I kept saying, come on, just join. I pulled my phone out about 2 a.m. and I had all these messages. I opened it up and it's Trish, and you just made it. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So thinking, you know, this whole time I'm like, there's no way I'm ever going to make it. And then I did. So I'm just saying it's possible for everybody to, you know, earn these contests, earn these prizes that they offer. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's really cool. It's a great, just a great thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. And then too, you get to meet some of the most amazing people, you know, while you're there. You know, a lot of times you see people on Facebook, and then you actually get to run into some of these people at the events. And to me, that means a lot, because, I mean, the people that you see on Facebook, when you actually meet them in person, you feel like you've known them forever. You know, that's just like the people on our team, you know, that we've actually, you know, met before. You know, you just feel like you've known them forever. So, um, I guess that's it. But we appreciate you taking the time out of your evening to be with us and speak with our team. So, does anybody have any questions they want to ask Renee real quick? Does anybody have any questions? I don't think I have it on chat thingy. Let me see if there's anybody chatting. Nope. Okay. Well, Renee, like I say, we appreciate it. And hold on one second. Jennifer, turn your camera on real quick and let me do a screen capture. Did you say something, Karen?
No, I had just actually hit the mute button.
Oh, okay.
But I appreciate her being on and talking about the X Factor, because I'm dealing with the hot flashes really bad. I was taking it and then quit. I mean, not because I didn't have it. I'm bad. That's one product I'm bad about taking. But I've started it back up about 2 weeks ago, I think. And I can tell that it's starting to help. So that gives me some encouragement to don't stop taking it. It's crazy.
Keep going. Like I said, it was about 6 weeks in, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh my gosh, it worked. Yeah. And not that I don't still have occasional, nothing like it was at all. But yeah, I never, my husband just turned and looked at me like,
yeah. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you talking with us.
Thank you.
Okay. Everybody smile. There. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.